Do you feel like you are not pretty or handsome enough? Do you feel like you are too fat or too skinny? Too tall or too short? I have felt these ways many times in my past, and have even been insulted and ridiculed about it as well. Even so, I have stayed optimistic during those times. In this video, we're going to go into how to stay optimistic with your body image, including how and why I personally stayed optimistic. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, my name is Big Tuna. I'm a streamer, a content creator, an optimistic person, teaching you all on how to have an optimistic mind for all of humankind. Remember, if you like the video, please subscribe and hit that bell below. It helps support me a lot and will keep you updated on when I come out with new videos. So, body image. It's a sensitive subject for a lot of people. Everyone is self-conscious about the way they look in some way. Even though some people can mask or hide it quite well, there will always be something in their mind telling them that they do not look right in some way. Whether that be that they are overweight, or anorexic, or maybe their hair is too thin, and many other examples. It may even be as something as simple as a single mole that does not look right to them. Now, this isn't necessarily such a bad thing. In fact, this can be a way for people to improve themselves. And you should always be looking to improve in life. While yes, there are some things you cannot improve, at least without, plastic surgery, there are plenty of ways you can. A great example of this is being under or overweight. And I believe this is a great starting point for this video. We are told nowadays by media to be happy in your body, that all sizes are beautiful, that you can still be gorgeous whether you are fat or skinny. And while yes, it is wrong for people to judge you on this, it still happens and will most likely never change. There will always be people who look at you and criticize you on your weight. But how about instead of feeling down, we could instead use this in an optimistic way, as I did. You see, no matter what people say, science doesn't lie. Being under or overweight is not healthy. Now, do not get me wrong here. I am not calling anyone ugly or trying to insult people. I am simply starting it off with this to prove a point. So, science says it's unhealthy, right? And yes, you may not care, some people do not, and that is perfectly fine. If you are happy with your weight and don't care what people say, then this video is probably not for you. But if you do care, then hear what I have to say. Basically, the way you can use this optimistically and not feel depressed or feel like you're worthless is to do the same thing I did. Use the negative image that others view as a way to fuel your fires to improve yourself. You see, I was quite chubby growing up. I would get bullied a lot for it, and for the longest time, I would just not care. I would be like, so what? They're just bullies. But then about 6 years ago, I started to think, maybe they're telling me this or bullying me like this for a reason. Or if anything, maybe I am getting bullied like this because there's a bigger picture here that I do not understand. A more positive and optimistic picture. In a way, these people care about me. Maybe they have a tough and harsh way of showing it, but really, is that not tough love? And you see, it is during this time when I started to think about this and decided to make some changes. I started working out. I started to change my diet. And yes, even after these methods for a while, with slow results, I looked at investing in weight loss surgery. You see, I used these negative moments in my life to fuel my optimism for a brighter future. I used all these times someone would make fun of my size as, well, what if I were not this size? What if I could lose the weight? How many more things could I do? And some of these factors were things like cosplay. I wanted to cosplay these epic characters with six-packs who do not wear a lot of clothing, or things like amusement park rides, and that I could not ride certain rides at the amusement parks. I wanted to try all the awesome rides out. And even things like, well, how many more people would be interested to date me if I was healthier? All these things were a burning passion for me that helped push me forwards to a positive future. I did not hate myself. I did not dwell on depression and self-pity. I used all these negative moments that happened in my past and turned them into positive learning experiences. They were things that I sort of failed at in a way, and really, you can only learn and improve in life for first failing. Having this way of thinking gave me a goal. It gave me purpose in life to constantly improve. I slowly lost the weight, I had more energy and a clearer skin because I was eating better, and I had a clearer mind. Overall, I was happier. Now yes, in the end, I did go for weight loss surgery, but not before I lost some weight and got some muscle. And even though I did weight loss surgery, the healthy eating and working out was easier for me to do afterwards because I had already been doing it before. Weight loss surgery was no easy way out either. I still had to eat healthy, I still had to work out. It was just a good reset button for my body for many years of abuse I had put it through. I have lost over 70 pounds after weight loss surgery, and I could not be happier. And you know what? I probably would have never have even investigated the weight loss surgery in the first place if it wasn't for this way of thinking. I have been so much happier, and those negative moments in my past are not a thing anymore. I can cosplay certain characters that I wanted to without ridicule. I can ride all the roller coaster rides, and yes, I do talk to more girls for potential dates. Now, I know this is quite a specific case about body image, and you can have issues with other things not weight related. But even so, you can still have this mindset. It just needs to be a little bit tweaked is all. Let us say, for example, you're depressed or upset because you are too short. People tease you about it all the time. Well, no, you cannot just magically get taller. You can still use those negative moments to improve. Now, while you cannot improve your height, you can improve other aspects of your life. Improve your knowledge. Outsmart haters with an encyclopedia of data stored in your brain. Improve your strength. Show how much more weight you can lift or how much faster you can run than them. Hell, improve your income. Work hard at owning a business or being a manager and becoming wealthier than them all. The haters and the bullies in your life are trying to make your life hell because bullying makes them forget about their life. And like I said before, in some way they care about you. Or why would they even have bothered in the first place to bully you? Don't let the bullying get to you. Or actually, in fact, let it get to you in a positive way like I described. Think of these like weights that you're adding to a barbell in the gym. Every negative encounter about your body image that you use and conquer is another weight added to your barbell. And every weight added makes you stronger. Eventually, you will conquer all your past negative moments of body image and become a stronger person from it. Life is a struggle. Life is hard, but it will only get better if you work at it. Doing nothing about your body image will mean that nothing will happen, and you continue to feel depressed and down. You got to get out there and keep improving. The human species is all about improvement, or else we would have never had farming, the automobile, space travel, and even the internet. We continue to evolve and improve as a species, and you should continue to evolve, grow, and improve as an individual. Once again, I'm not saying that you need to do this if you are happy how you are and don't care how people think. That just means that maybe you have already in some way improved yourself in another aspect, like I mentioned before, without even thinking about it. But this is for the people who are letting others get to them. This is for the people who are depressed and down because of their body image. You cannot always change people's minds or feelings about how you look, but you can change the way you view yourself with hard work and dedication. There will always be people putting others down. There will always be a perception about the ideal human. There will always be people who decide to try and hurt you emotionally and mentally to make them feel better. What matters is what you do with these situations and how you decide to think about it. In the end, it's always on a mindset. One you may have to practice and get used to if you have not been using it. The optimistic mindset. It's all about taking negative moments and turning them positive. It's all about the positive future. And it's all about a happier, positive you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and maybe learned a thing or two, or at least got inspired. If you guys are struggling about body image in your life, I would love to hear from you in the comments. I want to see how we can take what I talked about in this video to help with your situation specifically. Also, feel free to follow me on Mixer if you want to talk to me live, and Twitter if you'd like to see what else I'm up to. Both of these accounts are at xBigTunaX. And, well, that about wraps it up. It was interesting and fun to make this video, everyone. Remember that I come out with a new video every Friday, though technically I've been coming out with them on Saturdays from now because of editing issues, so maybe I'll just start saying every Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. So yeah, be sure to come back and check out my next video on Optimism, Friday night, most likely Saturday morning of next week. Well, I hope you guys have a positive day or night, whatever time it is for you. And don't forget, stay optimistic. See you guys.